Hey everybody, welcome back to SOG. It's been 4 days since I last came on, and things got pretty ugly out here. I had actually stepped away for a bit and came back to all of my metal panels. You see, they were nicely seated before. Kind of just sort of like these two are, where there's no gap between them. Oh, there's my finger. There's no gap between them at all. Well, now they're gapped, they're dented, they're scraped. I've been picking them up all morning. We had 55-mile-an-hour winds dying off this morning, and this still did not get touched. Not a drop of anything has moved, absolutely nothing. But as you can see over there, all those metal panels, I went out too far, hang on. Yeah, all those metal panels I've got to drag back here to this pile and hope they stay next time, I guess. It's very likely that they won't now that there's space in between them from all the damage. So I'm trying to pile the wood on top of it. At this point, this is going to take me actually hopping in the truck, hooking up the trailer, and driving down there into the canyon, and then right above it also to pick up these metal panels, which are not light at all. They're I don't remember if they're 26 gauge or 29 gauge, but they're not light. Every time I even think about coming out here to pick them up, the wind starts to blow ever so slightly, and kind of disabuse me of that idea. But I think at this point, I got to get out here and take care of it, and really, there ain't nothing left to it but to do it. So let's get it done. Here we go. It's so funny to me the things that actually go when the wind comes. Like these nails, I made a little, rinky-dink shelter for them from the wind so that they didn't blow off the table. Instead of just putting them in a box, why didn't I put them in a box? I don't know. It seemed too easy. And they're still here, but my panels blew everywhere. It's craziness. How's the project coming? I'm glad you asked. It's still here. It hasn't blown anywhere. Absolutely nothing whatsoever happened to that. So that's encouraging. At least I can get back to that once I'm done with the cleanup. But yeah, here we go. Lost some more panels. A couple of these even ripped off and flew across the yard. I picked them up, and now that the wind has died down, I put them back on there. Beyond that, I'm not putting any more on the roof for now. Yeah. And I'm not putting any more at the end over there either, because y'all, I can't stress this enough. This wind is god awful. Like it's been I said I had PTSD before. This wind is Now I understand. Now I understand completely why, when I was out surveying land in New Mexico and reading things online and different people's experiences, everyone's like, it's beautiful, I loved it. I just had to go because of the wind. I couldn't do the wind. I get it. I fully get it now. And I'm like right there from just throwing in the towel, because this is wild. I understand now why there was already a road on my property here when I bought it. I understand why there was a structure there in the back that was torn to the ground. Like, I get it. I get it all now. But gonna lean on my better angels and hope I can just endure throughout the rest of this spring, so that we get into the summer, and then from fall and then the fall and the winter. I know I've been here for those, so they're not great. I mean, the fall is actually really great, but the winter is not great. I hear the summer is like 100+ like every day with no wind, but we'll see how it goes. I just got to make it through this daily hurricane that we're dealing with here. It's unbelievable. It's completely unbelievable. Anyway, back to it. All right, so a bit of a setback in the process. Trying to get the lock off here. This is what I use to lock it so that no one comes and hitches up my trailer and takes off with it. It's rusted shut. Now it's interesting because I have this same lock device on the actual trailer, and that one I tried the key yesterday and it turned with no issues flawlessly. This one over here, I don't know if it's because there's like, I don't know. I mean, there's no building protection for the front of the trailer either, but whatever the case may be, like this one has rusted to crap. So what that means is side quests. Now I'm gonna need to go into town and get some graphite or WD-40, whichever, or both, to see what works. I might have some WD-40 in the truck though, so I'll check there for that. But this is distracting. If I do have to go into town for a solution for this, that's going to take an hour off of my day, there and back, plus whatever I'm doing there to pick up these supplies, and it's just demotivating. But I'm trying to put the best foot forward. And this is day 2, by the way. Dressed totally different, but yeah, and day 1, the reason that I stopped was entirely this guy here. So, you know, when that happened, I'm just like, ugh. It was overcast, and actually at that point, I found that my solar wasn't working either for whatever reason. I had been just back from my trip on battery backup entirely for almost a day and a half before I realized that the solar panels weren't putting anything out at all. So that also derailed my day in getting these panels up, so I had to take apart each component line by line because, you know, from the panels to the sun, it was showing a reading of about 14 volts, so that was good. On the solar charger itself, it was showing 12 to 13 volts, but no wattage coming in, absolutely nothing being fed to the batteries. So I couldn't figure out. It was just driving me insane until I literally just started pulling each panel apart, each of the connectors, each of the hubs, everything. I took it all apart, and one of the red cables I disconnected at one point started working all of a sudden when I connected it back. So that was yesterday's drama. Today I'm going to get back to this and see about getting these panels up, even as a light breeze is going right now. Yeah, I did some work on the spa area yesterday as well. I'm not going to show you guys any of that until I'm done though, because it's kind of halfway done right now, though not that much more progressed from the last time you saw it. So yeah, you'll see it later today, if not tomorrow. Anywho, back to it. Talk to you guys soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Alright y'all, busy afternoon. As you can see, I got my panels up finally. This trash is still there. We're still ignoring it though, so it's all good. But this guy is mostly done, a little bit, kind of, sort of. So you got the shed up, got the entire floor laid down, so now I can just get the jacuzzi and put it in there. As far as whether or not I raise the walls, I'm still undecided on that. I guess once it's functional and I have these things in place, then I'll know like how much more privacy I'm looking to have, I guess. But yeah, that's it. It's done. It ended up being a nice enough day. But you know what's funny? The thing that got me out here to finally finish this, like I came out and I did the panels, I got all that up. But the thing that got me out here to finish this today were the cows. The cows came walking down the street, about 20 of them, literally right down the street, right up to my driveway. And I didn't want to stand out here shooting my guns off like a crazy person. So I was like, well, how else can I make noise? I can build. So that's what I decided to do. I got out here and finished it because of the cows. So I have the cows to thank for it, I guess. From here on out, time to get the jacuzzi, put that on here and see how much space I'm working with. From there, over time, I'll probably check back in on this. You'll see me doing things like maybe adding more of a wall, adding some solar lights on top of it, maybe some tiki torches or something. I don't know. Make it nice. But that's it. We're done. Project over. Video closed. If you like this video or the last several other videos I've done, don't forget to like and subscribe. I've got a lot of new subscribers in the last couple weeks, and I appreciate that. Hello, everybody. And I'm going to keep trying to get more video content out as soon as I can. So until next time, take care. Settle out West OG. Out. Oh, totally forgot to mention. So this piece of wood right there, that guy, that was my workbench when I was building the garage. The garage actually fell on my horses and broke them, so I no longer have that bench. Which is part of the reason I built that. But anyway, I've decided I'm going to use this to put a door here. So what I'm going to do is like a, double swinging back and forth saloon type door. It's not going to be from the ground up. It'll be like privacy height. So just in case, feel a little bit more enclosed and secure in there. It's not just going to be this. Like I'm actually going to put, I guess you would call them braces or maybe even just decorations, but they'll be, framing on it and everything. And I'll put the hinge on and it'll be great. So look forward to that.